this entire situation with David and this entire case around Celeste and other people, we need to get right into this because it gets bad.
And singer David was back in a downtown LA courtroom today, days after he was charged with murder in the death of a 14-year-old girl. The judge set a preliminary trial date for May 1st as prosecutors revealed more details in their investigation. KTLA's Jennifer McGraw live for us in downtown LA with the very latest. Jen, good morning.
Hi, Megan. Good morning. Yeah, David came into court in an orange jumpsuit and handcuffs. Prosecutors say there is so much evidence that both the prosecution and the defense need more time, so that's why they set the date of May 1st. Now, we are learning new details, disturbing details this morning in regards to this investigation. Investigators have alleged that they've uncovered child pornography on the suspect's phone, and some of the other evidence includes wiretaps, grand jury transcripts, police body cam footage, forensic evidence, and property and vehicle reports, and of course the autopsy info. The LA County Medical Examiner confirms Celeste Rivas Hernandez died from what's described as multiple penetrating injuries, and her death has been ruled a homicide. The 26-page report details gruesome injuries after finding her remains last September inside a Tesla linked to David Anthony Burke, who simply goes by David. Investigators say Celeste was last seen on April 23rd of last year. David has pleaded not guilty, and legal analysts say what matters now is whether prosecutors can directly tie those injuries to the defendant.
Unless more information is revealed and we learn more from the police reports, the prosecution is still going to have to show that it was David that was holding whatever that weapon is and inflicted those injuries.
The case has drawn added attention because of David's 2022 breakout song entitled Romantic Homicide. Prosecutors allege the 21-year-old killed the 14-year-old because she threatened to expose what they describe as an illegal sexual relationship with a minor. Now, David faces some serious charges. He will be back in court in LA here on May 1st, and he could seek the death penalty. That's the very latest. We're live in downtown Los Angeles. Back to you in Hollywood.
Basically, with this newfound case, they finally have a date set for everything where he will get backed up, basically. He'll be done. There's still a possibility where they don't rule him as the murderer, which is very unlikely with the amount of evidence that's being provided to us at the time. There's a lot of people that wouldn't side with the judge or that type of ruling if he doesn't end up at least incarcerated with newfound things that were on his phone. It's not looking good for him whatsoever, and if people are still listening to his music, I strongly advise you to stop. That's my opinion. If you like his music, feel free. He's not the best person to be listening to whatsoever, or trying to feedback off of, gain from him whatsoever. Personally, that is not the person I'd be listening to. No matter if the songs he made were good or not, I've never really listened to them. Particularly in my cards, but he was a big enough name to have a good amount of fans, which are now looking at him in the worst light possible. And even if he does manage to beat the case, I don't think many will be listening to him afterwards. There will be found fans or people that do find his music or whatever will eventually look into him and definitely find his name. And they most likely stop, and they have every right to do so. person that should be really pushing anything onto the youth, especially while he's trying to follow him, kind of like Diddy was. So it's not the best thing whatsoever. He may also get a lighter sentence like Diddy, for example. With the amount of evidence, there's more things that still need to be provided, but these kids will be determined entirely soon.
There's a hearing today in the David murder case, and it's official now. The prelim is going to go down on May 1st, and it is a big deal because the prosecution will have to present enough evidence to show that there is cause for the judge to say he should stand trial for the murder of Celeste Rivas. So the prosecutor told the judge today, told the courtroom, that they found a bunch of child pornography on David's phone. You remember, they seized various digital equipment, including his phone, during the process of the search warrant and the arrest. So they say they found child porn. They didn't disclose what that was, whether there's video of Celeste. We have no idea. And we also have no idea what the nature of this is. It's going to be interesting to see if a judge allows that into evidence. There's going to be an argument whether allowing child porn in would unfairly prejudice a jury in hearing this. And I don't know how the judge is going to rule, but one of the things judges are concerned about is getting reversed on appeal. So even though the prosecution says they have it, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be part of the trial.
Renee Reed's Atlanta. And I just want to say that I feel like David, the child pornography being in his phone, I do feel like he's indulged in some indecent behavior with Celeste and, her being underage. I feel like he does like underage girls, but I don't think he's guilty of killing her.
Well, that's going to be listen, this is not dissimilar in a sense from Diddy, where they were going after him for racketeering and trafficking, but they ended up getting him on the Mann Act. So could David theoretically be found guilty of having sex with an underage girl and at the same time being found not guilty of murder? That is a possibility. We will have to see.
Thank you very much for listening. If you like what you've seen and the information we provided, feel free to like, follow, and share this with other people that haven't seen it yet. They need to know what's going on. And please stay good. Have a good time.